A dream tropical getaway for the bold and the beautiful alum Jennifer Finnegan, ex-Bridget, and her husband, actor Jonathan Silverman, soon turned into a waking nightmare when they lost their childcare back home. Their dear friend passed away, and the actress came down with the coronavirus. Earlier this month, the Silvermans arrived in Tulum, Mexico, for a much-deserved vacation in the beautiful Riviera Maya town. Unfortunately, while the couple was soaking up the sun and sand, one of Silverman's best friends, the legendary comedian Bob Saget, passed away on January 9, and Finnegan got stuck in Mexico with COVID. In a lengthy, and candid, Instagram post explaining how a glorious vacation ended up with her stuck in Mexico with COVID, Finnegan wrote that Saget's death shortly after they arrived in Tulum sent her and her husband into a tailspin. Upon waking the next morning, Finnegan shared, she felt really ill but brushed it off as the physical effects on her body from the emotional trauma of crying all night long and getting no sleep. We had moved to a different hotel, closer to the airport, ready to go home and get back to our little girl, and, to also attend the funeral and grieve with Bob's wife and daughters and other dear friends, Finnegan explained. But when Silverman's pre-flight COVID test came back negative and hers positive, the couple found themselves in quite a predicament. I was feverish and sore, desperately sad, and frankly scared as well. Johnny was in complete shock, she wrote. Our nanny of 2.5 years took that opportunity to quit. The only option was for Johnny to leave and go back to take care of our daughter, Edge, and attend the funeral. So that's what he did. The late Bob Saget, here with his wife, Kelly Finnegan, and her husband, Silverman, was one of the B&B alum's dear friends. Instagram. While Silverman was back home in Los Angeles serving as a pallbearer at the funeral of one of his best friends, Finnegan spent the past week isolating alone in a dark hotel in the Mexican jungle, going through various stages of grief and illness. It was a dark time, one of the darkest I can remember. Reading the messages of support and love sent by her followers helped the B&B alum get through those very lonely 7 days. And while she's still stuck in Mexico and testing positive for COVID, Finnegan has a better view this week in nearby Playa del Carmen. I got out of that dark hotel room and rented the most perfect house because life is too short and that's what credit cards are for, she wrote. Next to me. That's my best friend, Jamie Castro, who surprised the heck out of me, cue more sobbing, and just flew to Mexico to help me and keep me company. She's taking a risk, being around me, even though we're always masked, but she's here. And my heart is full and I'm bursting with gratitude. Finnegan's bestie, casting director Jamie Castro, flew to Mexico to keep her company while she recovers. Instagram. The change of scenery and company of her best friend has certainly lifted Finnegan's spirits, as she opened her earnest post by writing, and then the sun came out. The actress is still getting tested regularly so she can return home to her husband and daughter, and pay her respects to her good friend, Saget's widow, Kelly. I'm willing a negative test, she confessed. I miss my little girl every minute of the day, and I get waves of exhaustion and despair. Not sure if it's the COVID or the grief, probably both. But I'm honoring those moments as best I can. By letting them pass through me like the waves I'm sitting here watching all day, every day. Please join us in wishing Finnegan a speedy recovery, as well as in sending our condolences to the actress and her husband as they mourn the death of their dear friend. Ad block test. Why?